What if you could change your entire mood in, like, the next 10 seconds, without even trying to think a single positive thought? Well, in this explainer, we're going to uncover some amazing neurochemical shortcuts that can pretty much instantly rewire your brain for happiness.
So have you ever been there, you're in a total funk, and you try to just, think positive, but it feels completely impossible? Almost like you're fighting this big losing battle in your own head. It's a super common frustration, and believe me, there's a very real reason for it.
Here's the thing. The problem isn't some lack of willpower or a character flaw. Nope. The simple truth is you're fighting against the powerful currents of your own brain chemistry. And that is an exhausting fight to pick.
And this brings us to something we can call the willpower fallacy. This whole idea that we can just force ourselves into a better mood. But as you're about to see, that's kind of like trying to push a car uphill by yourself.
So let's just get this straight. If you feel stuck in a negative loop, it does not mean you're weak or that you failed. Not at all. It just means you've been using the wrong tools for the job. You've been told to push when what you really needed was a key.
The source material really hits the nail on the head here. Trying to force happiness with your thoughts, that's like trying to kick down a locked door. It's exhausting, it's messy, and it usually doesn't work. These micro habits, though, they're like a master key. They just open the lock nice and easy.
So, what is this master key? Well, it's all about using your brain's own hidden shortcuts. Instead of fighting against your biology, you can learn to work with it.
These are what the source calls neurochemical shortcuts. And what are they? Just simple physical actions that you can do to manually, and I mean like mechanically, like flipping a switch, signal your brain to release those awesome feel-good chemicals, dopamine, serotonin, all the good stuff. It's basically a biohack for your mood.
And just look at the difference here. The old brute force way fights against your brain. It's slow, and let's be honest, it totally fails when you're stressed. But the shortcut, this body-first approach, it works with your brain, it's instant, and it's specifically designed to bypass those emotional ruts right when you need it most.
Okay, let's get practical. We're going to look at two incredibly simple but seriously powerful triggers you can use literally right now.
Okay, first up, our first trigger. This is so simple, it might be the easiest thing you do all day, but its effect? Wow, it's profound. It's called the 3-second smile. And yep, it's exactly what it sounds like. But we're not talking about feeling happy and then smiling. We're talking about smiling first as the trigger. And here is the magic. The physical act of just forming a smile, even if you have to fake it, sends a direct signal to your brain. This can trigger a real dopamine response in just 3 seconds. It's a direct line, a shortcut straight to feeling better.
Ready for the second one? It's just as fast, just as effective, and it uses a different part of your body to change your mind.
Number 2 is the 10-second posture reset. Just think about how your body kind of slumps when you feel down, right? Well, this habit completely reverses that process.
Simply pulling your shoulders back, lifting your chest, and holding a confident posture for 10 seconds is one of the fastest ways to manually trigger serotonin production. And what's so amazing is that it works no matter what you're thinking or feeling in that moment. Your body takes the lead, and your mind actually follows.
Now, those two habits alone are super powerful. But the source material points to a deeper principle, one that unlocks the biggest transformation of all, and it's something most people completely miss.
Just listen to this from the source. It says that the habits people overlook the most are often the ones that create the biggest emotional transformation. Now, this isn't about some single secret habit. It's about realizing that the most impactful changes are often these small, physical things we just dismiss as being too simple to work.
So whether it's a smile or a change in your posture, the principle underneath it all is always the same. The key takeaway, the big idea is this: your physical state has the power to directly and immediately rewire your emotional state.
All right, so let's put this to the test with a quick challenge right now. Wherever you are, pick a shortcut. Come on, let's do the posture reset together. Sit or stand up straight, pull your shoulders back, lift your chest, and just hold it for 10 seconds. No, seriously, try it. Did you feel that? Just notice that subtle little shift in your energy. That is a neurochemical shortcut in action. And really, that's the bottom line. It's time to stop fighting this war against your own biology. You have the power to start working with it, using these simple, elegant shortcuts to change how you feel pretty much in an instant. So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. What if the key to your happiness wasn't locked away deep in your mind, waiting for you to solve some complicated mental puzzle? What if it was in your very next physical move?